What part of the whole Riot Games universe are you working on right now?
I'm an environment concept artist on Valorant, so
Ooh, awesome.
it's super fun style to work with, but there's a lot of limitation because it's a tactical shooter, so it's a pretty interesting challenge. But it's fun and I love it. It's great.
And do you also play Valorant yourself?
I do. I started playing once I got hired on, because everyone on the team, like, they have fun playing it together, and they were a really cool team, and I was like, I want to be friends with these guys, and like, so I started playing the game, and I sucked at it at first, like, and like people are just talking smack, and I'm like doing super bad. I'm like, this sucks. But then like later I realized, I was like, I should probably try to get good at this, because it'd be so much easier as a designer to just like know what a player's thinking when they play the game. And that way, when I'm designing something, I can like run in my head, I can pretend I'm playing the game, be like, is this going to work there from a gameplay standpoint? Like, it may be a cool design, like it may follow the design rules or whatever, but as a player, am I going to come around and be like, why is this cool thing here? Or like, is it too distracting? Does it need to be like minimized? I can understand that way better if I play the game. So yeah, I just started playing it now, and now I'm hooked on it. I play it all the time. I'm like,
who's your main? That's an important question.
Cypher right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude, I love Sentinels. It's just fun. It actually, it feels like you feel like a mastermind. You're like putting all my like tech everywhere and stuff.
Yeah, mine is actually Killjoy. Like,
oh yeah, nice, dude. Yeah, Sentinel team.
It is so like, if you know how to do nice Killjoy lineups, it's so Sentinels are disgusting champs, but I love them.
Yeah, they're great, man.
Yeah, actually, now speaking of Valorant, now I haven't played it for 10 months. Yeah, I definitely miss it. Once I get my laptop working, I'll definitely install it first.
Nice, dude.
And
nice.
Actually, did you also work on the beta of the game as well?
I've only been here for a few months so far. So I wasn't working on the game before release. I only just started.
And are you aware of the Easter eggs on the maps that the artists put on each map? Are you aware of those?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I can't talk about them too much, but I'm aware of them all. They showed me all the little things to look for when I started, and I was like, oh well. Now I see them everywhere.
Yeah, actually, all right. Since you don't want to talk about it too much, but I'm just gonna say this: there are accounts on Twitter that are like, they're super deep. I think just masterminds. They like break down these Easter eggs and put them all together. Like that meme where there's this guy and just staring at the wall and say, "Look at
all the red string."
Exactly.
Yeah. I love seeing that. That's like what fuels my passion for working on the game, is like seeing people like trying to piece things together and like figure everything out, and like, like, oh, does this mean that this or this and that, and like actually catching on to stuff or not catching on. Like, sometimes you'll see people come out there and be like, I know exactly what's going on, and they're totally wrong. And it's like, it's great to feel like I'm getting to work on something that people can get that excited about. It's like, it's just such a good feeling.